Yo, so how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure you guys are aware, over the years Rockstar Games have added in a ton of brand new content to GTA 5 Online in the form of new bunkers, new places to live, new ways to make money, brand new clothing, brand new vehicles, brand new animations, new game modes, and the list just goes on and on. However, a lot of you guys that don't play GTA 5 Online daily may not even know that Rockstar Games have actually removed a ton of stuff from the game over the years. So I thought I'd put together a video breaking down some of the stuff that Rockstar Games have removed over the years, as we are getting a brand new DLC next week. So we could see some of these stuff return, or we could see more similar stuff like this disappearing. So do be sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know from this list of what you guys missed the most in GTA 5 Online, and what would you guys actually like to see them add in the future. However, as always, if you guys do enjoy this video and you do support the channel, all I ask is to drop a like down below, and feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so coming in for the very first thing that got removed from GTA Online, and that is the armored money trucks. I'm sure a lot of you guys that did play GTA 5 Online when it first came out, you would know about these. These basically spawned at random points all around the map at random times. I believe you was able to see them once you reach a level 19. However, these armored trucks would basically drive around the map with money inside of them, and all you guys had to do was blow the doors off the back of them, and you guys would earn a very easy $2,000 to $10,000. Now, of course, this was back in the day when everything in GTA 5 Online was much cheaper, so it was actually a really good way to earn some very fast cash, but unfortunately was removed from the game in 2015 with the free roam events DLC. So a lot of you guys that have only started playing GTA 5 Online in the last few years may have never even known about these things, and it is a bit of a shame, because I do believe the only reason they was originally removed is because a ton of players were just using them for exploits, like kept on respawning them in over and over again, so basically using them for money glitches, which we all know Rockstar Games does not like at all. However, whilst we're on the topic of money and exploits, the second thing that Rockstar Games removed from the game is the ability to give cash to friends or random players in your lobby. If you guys aren't aware, before Rockstar Games removed it, you could pull up your interaction menu, go down to the option shown cash, and you could give cash to any player in your lobby. I believe it was up to $5,000 every GTA Online day, which is around 40 minutes of real time, but once again was removed because a ton of players were just using it for exploits. I do remember it like it was yesterday. If there was a modder in the lobby who had like 10 billion, he could easily send people like a million, 10 million, 2 million without any issues, and I think Rockstar Games really struggled to patch this glitch, so they just removed it from the game completely. Now, don't get confused with share cash from Last Job. That is another ability that Rockstar Games have in the game. This was just an ability that allowed you guys just to give cash out of your pocket, so you didn't have to play a job with a certain player. Like I said, it would just allow you guys to gift money any way you liked. However, coming in for the third removed feature, and this is actually to do with the character customization right when you guys load GTA Online up for the very first time. So if you guys did play on last gen, then you do remember you had the option to select your grandparents. But not only that, you guys basically had the option to select your grandparents from your mother's side as well as your father's side. Now, of course, if you guys have only played on current gen, then you will notice this character customization menu is very different. On last gen, you could also customize your character's lifestyle, so you could change whether it be more sleepy, he's a party animal, more of a driver, more of a criminal, which would actually impact his traits as well as the look of your character. However, coming in for the fourth removed feature from the game, and I've got to say this is probably the most famous removed feature from GTA Online in the history of the game, and that is the old classic Johnny on the spot, aka the mechanic. As I'm sure you guys are aware by now, when you call up your mechanic, you simply select your vehicle, then it spawns somewhere near you. Whereas back in the day, before Rockstar Games removed it, you used to call your mechanic, he would actually answer your phone call. He did actually have quite a few funny lines, especially if you had an empty garage and you tried to call him, but he would basically always answer your phone calls and actually physically deliver your car to you, which in all honesty sounds good, but led to a ton of major issues. A lot of the time your car would end up 10 miles down the road, it would turn up scratched, damaged, and in some cases it would turn up destroyed. So that is the reason I think Rockstar Games ended up removing it from the game. Me personally, I think they should have left it in, as it added some realness to GTA 5 Online, and just seeing your mechanic every time he delivered it, so you could always punch him up or give him a slap if he messed up your delivery, which to be honest was the majority of the time. But it is sad to have seen him gone, so I do want to dedicate these 5 seconds to our man Johnny the mechanic.
Without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you.
However, moving into the next remove feature, as you guys probably know by now, recently it was July 4th and Rockstar Games re-released a ton of firework ammo into the game, as well as all of the Independence Day clothing. Now, back in 2014, Rockstar Games actually added in ground fireworks as well as cone fireworks, which they have now removed from the game. So as you guys can see on screen, this is actually a glitched version of me using them, but typically your character would place them on the ground and then you set a timer between I think 5 to 60 seconds, and then the fireworks would explode, creating this awesome effect that I know a ton of players love to use, especially all the players that do put together Snapmatic or Rockstar editor movies. Just being able to create these extra effects in the background really gave them endless potential. So I honestly do not see why Rockstar Games would remove such a little thing like this from the game, but they have unfortunately been removed from the game, and who knows, hopefully we might see them return in the future. Now, it's worth mentioning, if you guys actually have an account that you haven't used since Rockstar Games have removed these fireworks, then you guys should still have these fireworks in your inventory. But it is worth mentioning, once you use them, you will no longer be able to purchase them from any store. So do bear that in mind. If you guys have got an old account that you haven't used yet, you will still be able to access these fireworks and use them, but you just won't be able to refill them. However, coming in for the next remove feature, that is the crate drops. If you guys aren't aware, there used to be random crate drops in free roam around the entire map. Now, there was 2 different types of crate drops. You had a normal crate drop, which would drop stuff like $5,000 cash, 5,000 RP, a minigun which you could pick up without being level 120, which typically you have to be to buy it from the store, a body armor, as well as some sort of t-shirt or item. However, there was also special crate drops throughout the map, which would basically drop you guys exclusive in-game content. These usually included a ton of exclusive t-shirts from like select radio stations, but more importantly, they included the very elusive and sought after beer caps. I know a ton of you guys have probably seen these in videos throughout the years and you really wondered how people got them. Well, this is exactly how. And of course, now Rockstar Games have removed the way to actually unlock them, just made them 10 times more exclusive and rare, and made people want them even more. So even though the crate drops themselves have been removed from the game, the actual items from the game can still be found, and you can still get them on your character if you did unlock them. So do be sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys were lucky enough to unlock one of these exclusive rewards, and if so, which one did you guys get? However, moving on to the final removed feature from GTA Online, and I've got to say it was probably my favorite feature out of this entire list, and I do have my own thoughts on why I think Rockstar Games fully removed this from the game, and that was basically all of the glitches that would allow you guys to access the North Yankton section of the map. If you guys aren't aware, well, you probably are because you played story mode. Right at the start of the story mode, you spawn in a different location from Los Santos and Blaine County, known as North Yankton. As you guys can see, it's a very snowy area, but it's actually very detailed and very big. Now, there used to be a ton of different glitches that will basically allow you guys to access this location within online very easily, and Rockstar Games have fully removed the ability for you guys to do this. Believe you me guys, I have tried a ton of different glitches and methods, and even when one did come around like a few months ago, around a year ago, Rockstar Games would patch it very quickly within a day or so, which does lead me on to think that Rockstar Games could potentially release North Yankton in some form of map expansion in the future, because if you guys aren't aware, we could access Bahama Mamas back in the day exactly the same way we could North Yankton, and just like North Yankton, Rockstar Games fully blacklisted or locked off the Bahamas nightclub and a ton of other buildings which later got released as DLCs, including the nightclubs in just a few days from now. So me personally, if you do put 2 and 2 together, it does make sense for Rockstar Games to release some sort of map expansion in the future, especially with the game being so goddamn big and so profitable for Rockstar Games. It would only make sense for them to do so, probably once the hype for Red Dead 2 starts to die down a bit and players start to flood back onto GTA Online. We may just see a massive DLC in the form of a map expansion. Do be sure to leave a like down below and comment if that is something that you guys would want to see, just like myself. And if you guys have enjoyed this video, if you're probably watching to this point, then you probably have. All I ask is to do subscribe and leave a like down below, as it shows you guys do enjoy these type of videos, and I will definitely be sure to post more in the future. Nonetheless, that is going to do it for me, guys. Thanks all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.